welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome. Tonight we have the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight.
That's a quick look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball.
Already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And now the Lakers starting group. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's A-Train in at the point guard position. Grounds the miss. And here's Los Angeles. Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The pass to James. And they double up James. Here's Bowman. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it in. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good on the three.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot they should ever be given to them.
Gage trying to break free.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish. Run outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Oubre with the steal. Booker with it. He's picked up by LeBron. The shot's good for A-Train.
Well,
The season.
yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Kuzma with the defensive effort. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Season, 82 games, you look at it in 4 20-game stretches, and you hope by that second 20-game stretch, you're into finding your rhythm as a team, and the team's starting to hone in on those little details.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Such a wide open look. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown. He's so aggressive at it.
Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Some solid defense from Saric.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's A-Train. And there's the stunt to finish it off.
Puts the D in a tough spot. Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
That bucket in no time at all.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's the pass to A-Train. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The way he finishes, what about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I keep going because the big man is back, baby.
Kicks to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, Greg, and maybe the crowd had an effect on him. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable.
Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. From 10 feet out, and it's in there. James has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Doesn't go in. Here's A-Train. Uses the glass to finish the lead. A-Train's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Basically, you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing. And Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, always finding a way to take the contact, take the ball. And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, it's all on the fly. It's a genius to watch. Dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Bowman. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker dishes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Launches it. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire.
And here's Booker from the off. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
See if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Come to him naturally.
And the shot's good for him. Here's James. Bridges with the steal. Here's A-Train. Feeds it to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. It's tipped. Here's A-Train. 3 points in the game. Shorts, that's good. It's deflected.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeBron against Bridges. And the dunk by James. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for him. Sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points getting close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions, because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good spirited team, so I didn't need to do much. Besides what we did in practice in my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the one what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Rebound by the Suns. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
That one goes. Count it.
Makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Offensive rebound. Here's A-Train, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
To block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. The all-too common basketball one-on-one. And the shot goes up for the body on something.
Nice shot by James. Here's A-Train. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he has just been is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Booker. It's good. Booker's got 9.
And when you
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up to the Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. To the inside. Wanamaker. And he floats in for the easy 2. To the middle. Here's Davis. And he lays it straight in. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Another shot. Trying to get open is Davis. Yep, that one goes.
And the results have been okay. He just needs to keep believing in himself.
wonderful anticipation from Curtis on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Pass to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Outside Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to A-Train. And the three ball is good. A-Train's got 10 points in the quarter. They swipe it. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And he camps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Just a chance to hammer it down.
Lakers passing it around. Here's Horton Tucker. And they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end. Here's A-Train, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To Caruso. Outside, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wanamaker, and the lead is down inside single digits. They get it back. Out left in the wing. Back to Diallo. A slam just by Diallo. GA is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustles, the energy. Gotta love it.
Drag him and get back into it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sharpish and slam dunk by Sharp. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. 20 feet out. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 9 on the back.
Over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got LeBron James. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Bowman in at the point guard. A 3 from LeBron, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him. As he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Awesome at keeping his balance.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 3-point Laker lead with a triple.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side.
Lets it fly from 18. And James gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Oh, I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps out tonight.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
Percent in that first half, not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Had some real words for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What you need to do is execute the rest of the way.
Here's Davis. Booker looking around. Over Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
One player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The shot's good from Kuzma. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And both of it, it's Kuzma penetrating. That one, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You just love seeing a player.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. And it's because of that they're even in this game.
James outside. 3-pointer. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Stay with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's the Suns to start out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row.
Oh, that was an impressive
that. Woo. Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. And a close game. The important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Down low, here's A-Train. one goes. Incredible. It gives him 51. They grabbed their own miss, and yes, it's good. Wanamaker's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's A-Train. Gabe.
When Kuzma is motivated on defense, it knows big time. We need to be more consistent on this end.
Hard to bank it in, but he missed it.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Blowing up before Kuzma's shot.
And it's Aiton with the rebound. The Suns shooting only 33% of the field in OT. It doesn't look like they've got much gas left, however, in the tank. Just the rebound.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more confident.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To take the lead, it's in!
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Aiden, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Interesting decision.
Kuzma outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Over Gabe. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Player, when the game is on the line, Caldwell Pope stays ready to take the shot. Just a great player to go to in these type of spots.
Here's A-Train. It's goal!
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They had to scrape and claw for overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq. We got Kenny. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
Hey man, Kenny here. Great win for your team tonight. But be honest, you had to be a little worried when it went into OT.
I like to say we never lost confidence, but we made mistakes during regulation that we had to clean up, man. No pointing fingers at any one individual, but that's how we roll. But we know going into the extra period that we were going to have to play our best ball and do it as a team.
Well, I'm the one who points fingers, but I'm not going to point it at you.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Jet, for the Diesel, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew. The entire 2K Sports. That's everyone. Ernie Johnson. Have a wonderful week.